We are back on the fighter select screen. I am about to pick another fighter. I'm going down the list, keeping it organized. I did Paul Felder. Now it's Tony Ferguson time. Tony Ferguson. What's next on the list? I'm being fair. I'm not bullying people or anything. I'm being fair. Tony Ferguson's next on my list. That's who I'm playing as. Versus Conor McGregor. No real surprise there. People tend to love Conor McGregor.
All right, coming up next, we get to this lightweight tilt.
Everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. He's like a famous guy, man. Everybody loves him. But
and now
Tony Ferguson is kind of an. There's no like real box to put him in. Like you can't say Tony Ferguson is a grappler. You can't say he's a striker. You can't say you can't say anything because he does a little bit of everything really well. He's a really good grappler. He's a really good striker. He's got really good fight acumen. He's got a really good heart. He's got toughness. He's got endurance. He's got everything. Tony Ferguson is not the interim champion by luck. This is by strategic hard work. And he earned his place where he is. And hopefully he gets that Conor McGregor, that elusive Conor McGregor fight that he deserves. Win, lose, or draw in that fight, the best lightweight will come out of it. So that's Tony Ferguson. But in this game, we'll see what Tony Ferguson's working with. It's not really one of my go-to guys, but I do fight a lot of Tony Fergusons. I don't necessarily play with him very often when I haven't played. I haven't been picking him, but fighting him here, Conor is right in my face. He tried to throw a hook kick there, but I came up under, so he canceled it. He didn't want me to slip under it and hit him with that uppercut, so he made a wise choice. He's turning into Mike Tyson McGregor.
The left hook hits home.
Touched him with some long shit.
Much improved defensively.
Got his block beaming. Then he threw a punch off of it. Hurt him there.
He's gotten hurt here.
He got his hands down for a second, caught him slipping.
Beautiful body shot there too. These are some bombs.
Nice. He landed a nice jab when he was pressuring. I tried to slip my head backwards, but didn't quite work. Didn't quite work versus his jab. Nice.
Oh, big left.
He's moving that head. Look at him. He's trying to give me a different look, which is good because most of the time I thought that they haven't given me any different looks. That was nice. Did a little bit more than it should have done, but that was nice. He was already lean, so I wasn't really expecting the shot to have any power. But it is what it is. Let's see what this Conor McGregor's working with past that.
Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked.
Because he, he's doing things.
Excellent defense here. Really good job blocking all those shots coming at his head.
He's doing things and stuff. He's throwing overhands. He's slipping his head. He's doing good stuff. I like it.
Blocked that offense, Joe.
I like it. He even threw a leg kick in there. Man, I like it.
How about that shin?
Oh, touched him. He went for a head kick.
That one
touched him again, going for a body kick.
Nice.
Uppercut. He led in with it.
Try to establish that jab.
Nice.
Oh, nice jab by Ferguson. He can truly do it.
Authoritative with my jab. Use it as that measuring stick it's supposed to be.
Snaps off the jab effectively there.
The end of it.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
See what he's got. Jab, straight.
Trying to establish that jab
straight.
once again.
Jab, hook straight.
Finds a home for that left hook.
What a wild exchange!
Oh man, he took the brunt of that one, but he noticed and he backed out wisely, which is good. He made a good tactical decision there.
Checking every single one of those.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Nice. He went for an uppercut. He thought it was going to be close enough.
Ferguson gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Good straight hand there by McGregor.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Vicious left hand.
Big left hand.
Oh, he's just teeing
I'm not sure what happened, but it's all good. I like it. Get confident, man. Get confident. Look at this Conor. Get confident, Conor. That's what I like, man. I like when Conor, somebody's coming in and they're playing tactical and they have some sort of game plan and they're not just kind of easy pickings, You have to actually work to KO him. It's not the easiest KO in the world you're going to get, so I like that.
At the end of that round,
I don't shy away from competition.
He's going to look to start this
shy away from a challenge. I like a challenge. Touching long.
Huge block for him. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight
Oh
tonight.
man, I was hoping he was gonna move his head
It's
after
been
the
one
jab
and
and
done. So
contact.
the emphasis now
But he
moving
didn't.
forward. Combinations.
Ooh, he
Throw
clapped
your
off.
punches and bunches.
Clapped off. I like that.
This could be it.
Oh, straight right.
I like that.
Wow.
Nice head kick. He's about to get wild. He's about to get reckless.
Oh.
I don't know why they straight landed, but you know, when I was ducking, yeah, I knew it. It's always a matter of time once you let a guy land a couple shots and they start to get kind of start to get impatient. They start to go, okay, I'm hurting him. I want to finish him. He's gonna let his head come back a little bit, but it's all good, baby. That's what I do.
But he looks hurt here, Joe. I'm not sure he's recovered. Oh,
That's what I do.
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in.
That's what I do. That's what I love. Yep, and there it is.
Fantastic
They
fight.
worked him out.
A huge
That's what I love.
barrage of strikes. He kept
Combat,
coming
baby,
and
is what we do.
finally landed one
Cut a couple
big
ugly backflips
bomb
on
for
him.
the knockout.
Jump up
Joe,
on top
I'm
of
not
the
sure if that's
cage
the way
and
he drew it
put
up,
my hands
but
on
a
my
huge
waist.
result for him
Point at the
tonight as
camera.
he gets the win by
Yeah.
way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent
Yeah, the
memory.
uppercut ended
I'm
him.
not even
Yep.
sure the opponent
That's what I do.
saw
Once I
it
get to the
coming.
cage, I start to look to land the
Big
jab
win
and the
for
rear
him tonight.
uppercut.
Let's see it
So once
again.
they get their back to the cage, I start to hit them,
Tremendous
look to hit them with the
force,
uppercut,
and that's a
hook
wrap.
straight, uppercut, hook straight, off the jab. I don't do it off the counter there. I do it off the
Great
jab.
angle here.
So like near the fence, that's kind of my go-to thing. Or
Lands
by the time
perfectly.
it depends. Like if I'm
And
working
that's
your body
the
near the fence,
So a
it's straight
seminal
body
moment
work
for
from
him here
there.
tonight
But
as he
if
gets the huge knockout
if your head's
victory,
hurt, I'm
that
going
could
for
hold up as one of the
uppercuts. I'm
better
looking to hit you
knockouts
with
of the
something
Bruce
big
Buffer now
damage,
with the
in
official
tight,
decision.
real close, limit your opportunity, and hit you with something real hard. 4-4, that's good. It's a good match. It's a good fight. I got 10-9 in the first round. So, good fight. On to the next one. I will be back with you as soon as they get that matchup. All right. We got that second matchup against a Dustin Poirier. I'm Tony Ferguson again. 5'11", 76-inch reach, 33 years old. Cool. Dustin Poirier, young and hungry, but I'm gonna have to end that run right here. Last fight was against Conor McGregor. It was a back and forth affair that I was prevailed in. So this one I'm looking to have something similar, man. I like that. It's my favorite type of game to play. I like when it's close. I like when it's competitive. I like when we're both doing the right things. I don't. There it is again. I think he really thought that my leg was hurt. I think he really thought that wasn't just, you know, something that happens every single time you saw a leg kick at the beginning of a fight.
Ferguson gets hit by that
It
leg
does
kick. May not be a bad
not,
idea to start to check some of these.
Does not do anything. Head kick.
Oh, his leg
Oh, he's still throwing the leg kick. That's surprising. I mean, I knew the head kick was coming eventually, but was it worth getting chopped up, or was it worth that?
Nice head kick.
Nah, I should have known. I like to come up over the top of the straight punch. Here we go, near the fence. You know what time it is.
This could
Time
be
for
it
the
right
uppercuts.
here.
Time for them uppers.
He's checking every
No
single one.
downers. Block took a pretty significant hit. A duck, though. It's interesting.
Big left hand. He's rocked.
Oh, he might be
Man,
out.
that's tragic. I still, I don't know. I just feel like going backwards is just more natural in my head. Maybe I should tailor that to something else. You do have this, like this back jump, so maybe I should start planning that reaction.
Oh, head kick.
Oof, man, he came flying at me with that one.
Punches blocked.
Wow.
Nice. Got him at the end of it.
Oh!
Got him again.
He got hurt
That
very
combo
badly.
there, man. People run into it head first. I really wouldn't be doing that against Tony Ferguson, man. Like, I really wouldn't be doing that. If I wanted to sub you up, Tony Ferguson would be the guy.
Huge right hand.
Whole counter on the straight punch there. Keep the jab in his
Could be
face.
it.
Keep it in his face. The
Big
hook straight.
shots.
He's circling off the cage and try to trap him.
Under 2
Try to
minutes
trap
to
him.
go in a back and forth first round here.
Now he's circling the other way. Try to
Well,
trap
he's
him.
playing with fire here, Joe. He continues
jab in
to
his
be
face, keep him
vulnerable
up
to
against
that
the fence.
jab by almost
It's really hard to
leaning
trap
into
people
it
though,
right
because
into
they can
his
just keep
opponent's
circling.
range.
Like,
Gotta find a
perpetually
way to move
circling.
those feet and ultimately get that head
know, it's
off
weird.
of the center line.
Kind of wish the cage like acted like fighting its rope.
Wow. Huge uppercut for the win.
Ooh, that was
Yeah,
bad.
that was just a
Fight night,
gorgeous
on Fight
shot
Night, when
to
you
end
walk
the
near the
fight
ropes,
right
like your
there.
character
Joe
kind of like
landed
hunkered
flush,
into him and kind
I'm
of
not
slowed
even sure
down.
the opponent really
It
saw
was almost
coming,
like too
so
much against the
back to
AI though,
drawing
because the
board
AI
for
can just
him.
trap you
But
and you
for
just
the
couldn't
winner,
get off
this
the
is
ropes. You
certainly
couldn't. Like
exactly
I'd
what
like
he was
something
looking
similar
for here
to
tonight.
this, I guess, just to kind of
Let's see if we get a better
add that,
look at
like,
that
I
from
don't
this
know,
angle.
that extra dimension. But I don't know.
And here
I
we
don't know.
see
I'm
it
not
one more
a game
time. Look at
developer.
the
I don't make
timing in
video
this
games. So I
shot.
don't know what all that
Bang.
entails or none of that stuff. But I just, from a playing
Well, what a
perspective, it
moment for
feels
this
like
fighter here tonight.
it's hard to keep people against the fence. Like, you do a lot of work to get them there, and you have to do double the work to keep them there, just so you can time them. But I mean, the reward is there; it pays off. It's just harder to get to it, you know. How did Undisputed do it? I think Undisputed did it so if like your back hit the cage, you kind of like had a hit reaction, sort of. But like you hit react it, and then you had to press the right stick to come off the fence. I think it was something. I'm gonna have to go back and check, but it was something. I feel like it was harder to get off the cage once you had like made contact with it. It was hard to get off of it on Undisputed. So I'll have to look. It's been a long time, so.
All you know is that it's going to be non-stop aggression for 25 minutes or fewer.
I'll have to check. But yeah, that was two fights with Tony Ferguson. A little bit longer of a video because both fights kind of had a little bit more things going on in them. Both finishes. This one didn't go around. Both knockout finishes. Only landed 25 total strikes in this one. He landed 20 strikes, but my 25 were well placed. I threw 95 strikes in one round though. Still pretty crazy. Pretty high output to say I only landed 25. It's weird. I guess because I throw a lot of strikes out in the open, and I guess blocks probably don't count anywhere. They don't show any shots. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's probably what it is, that they don't show anywhere on screen where shots were blocked, because, you know, they don't count as landed strikes. So it makes sense that they don't show them. It just makes the stats look kind of strange. It's like 25 versus 95, and I know I didn't throw a lot of stuff out in the open, and I didn't use a lot of stamina, obviously. So it's just kind of weird. But most of that was blocked. Most of that was jabs on his hands and things of that nature. But Tony Ferguson, he feels really good in the game. Even striking, he feels really good. Grappling, he feels really dominant. I haven't grappled in any of these videos because I'm more of a striking specialist. It's more of what I like to do. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just playing the game the way I want to play it. I don't necessarily want to play the game the way the fighters would fight in real life. It's not really my modus operandi. I like to just do what I would do and how I want to fight in those situations, and make the choices that I would like to make. You know, the counters I would look for, versus, you know, trying to pick into the brains of the fighter, which I do that. You know, I do videos where I break down fights. I have done videos where I break down fighters and mindsets and strategies and things I'm looking forward in predictions. Like when I do a prediction video, I look into the detail and I pick up on the technical decision making that they tend to employ, and I try to break it down to the finest, or to the simplest of understandings, so then I can relay that easily over the course of a video. And, you know, like if I notice that a fighter typically throws lead hooks off of straight punches, I'm gonna comment on the fact that once their straight lands, they tend to lead with the hook after, or, you know, things like that. And then I'll look into more like nuanced things, like once this fighter is caught, this is the way he tends to move. But for the game, I just like to do what I like to do. I just like to put on the performance I want to put on and play the way I want to play, no matter who I'm playing as. And if they have different things, then I'll add different things. If they don't have different things, I'll take those things away. But for the most part, I like to make my own decisions and not feel inhibited in any way to perform the way the fighter would perform. Because if I would have played the way Tony Ferguson would play, or Tony Ferguson would fight, I would have been chasing with the 1-1-2, rolling for the Imanari roll, trying to get the clinch, looking for clinch throws. I'd have been looking to throw kicks and moving kicks in different directions and just changing stances. And, you know, he does a lot of things that just don't fall into my style. But this Tony Ferguson, hope you enjoyed the two fights. Until next time, it's been Bryant, the Apex Gamer channel. Keep it positive, keep it fun, you know, all that stuff. And I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good week, good month. I wish nothing but the best things for everyone, all my listeners, all my viewers. So thank you guys, and see you on the next one.